MIRABELLE OKEKE, her career objective says she showcased team spirit, proficiency, and professionalism in her career endeavors by making worthwhile a contribution and remarkable performance in a place of work using her creative and innovative skills. Of course, she says here that she attended American Nursery and Primary School, Okeofa, in Lagos, and proceeded to Goshen International School in Lagos as well to acquire a high school certification. And of course, she also went to a computer school where she did a computer training as well. Her work experience says here she works with God's Favor Supermarket. She also worked with Barbie, a place supermarket, and of course, Colorado Little Extension Schools as well as a school administrator. So, MIRABELLE Okeke, is that information correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then I have Olatunji Babatunde Isaac. It says here, resides in Lagos. His career objective says to build career and experience in great organization, learn every day and apply his every acquire skills in reaching project deadline and achieving personal and organizational set goals. Work as team players in high professional environment. Of course, he went to Clifton Nursery and Primary, proceeded to Shalom Clifton Secondary School in Lagos, and also went to a computer college, IMS, in Lagos as well. His work experience says he worked as a machine operator with Jita Plastics, also worked as a cashier, secretary, and a salesman with Ifelade Commercial Service, and a cinematographer and media with the City of God's Covenant International Ministry. I love this. Isaac, is that information correct?
Excellent. It is.
Okay, okay then. So that makes both of you are high school certificate holders, and you also attended computer college. So we try much as possible to keep this very simple by asking questions within your capacity as you have earned your high school and computer qualification. So are you guys ready? It's simple. The process is simple. You are expected to answer, there are 5 questions, and you're expected to answer each of these questions in maximum of 3 minutes, minimum of 1 minute, maximum of 3 minutes, minimum of 1 minute. So if you are ready, please let me hear you say, correct, I'm ready.
Correct, I'm ready.
Okay then. So I'm going to start with you, Isaac. We're going to start with MIRABELLE. Ladies first in everything we do. You know about that. So, MIRABELLE, this is your question. This question is coming in as adaptability and learning. Adaptability and learning. This is your question, MIRABELLE. In today's fast paced job market, adaptability is crucial. Can you share an experience where you quickly learn a new skill to a challenging situation and how it demonstrates your ability to thrive in a dynamic work environment? I'll say that again. In today's fast-paced job market, adaptability is crucial. Can you share an experience where you quickly learn a new skills to a challenging situation and how it demonstrates your ability to thrive in a dynamic work experience? MIRABELLE, your time starts now.
Okay.
Are you typing your questions or answers?
Not at all, sir.
We are waiting for you. You have a minute left.
Okay.
What's your answer? All right. I don't know what happened to her. She has 30 seconds left. And that same question will go to you, Isaac. But we need to, she still have like 20 seconds left. All right. So Isaac, the same question to you. Are you ready? I'm going to take it again.
Yeah.
Adaptability and learning. In today's fast-paced job market, adaptability is crucial. Can you share an experience where you quickly learn a new skill to a challenging situation and how it demonstrates your ability to thrive in a dynamic work environment? Do you understand the question?
I would like you to recap, sir.
Okay. Adaptability is a skill and is needed, is very crucial in today's job market. The question says, can you share an experience where you needed to learn a new skill and were able to apply this new skill to a challenging job task?
Okay. Is the adaptability? Let me just say, the kind of my job, my field now as a cinematographer. Like where I wrote the City of God's Covenant International Ministry, that I was a media department there. So a kind of someone is being needed there to stand in gap as a cinematographer and a media man. So I took that adaptability. I adapt to the situation at that time. No one was there to stand up to hold on to that field and to showcase that space. It's kind of a time frame for someone to come in and showcase and learn, because someone is needed at that point in time to adapt, because the City of God Covenant International Ministry needs someone that is able to stand in order to adapt and also showcase his talent at that moment. So I was the person that I stood up to showcase myself to adapt at a time frame. So let me just say that when someone is needed at a particular time, at a very crucial time, then the person is able to stand up, and I was able to stand up and adapt. That's what I can say to that question.
Thank you so much for that question. Okeke, can you hear me? Mirabelle, can you hear me? Okay, I must assume is a network problem. I have to go to the second question, which is problem solving question. Problem solving question. And this question goes to you, Isaac. Every employer of labor values problem solving skills. That means if you can solve a problem, the employer of labor will value you as someone that can solve a problem. So every employer of labor always value problem-solving employees. And this is the question. Describe a specific problem you encountered either in school or in your personal life and how you approach solving that problem. I'll say that again. Describe a particular problem you encountered while in school or while working as a cinematographer, and you are able to solve the problem. Your time starts now. Mirabelle, are you back?
Yes, please.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Yeah. As a cinematographer, the problem I face is I was given a job to shoot a kind of a minute video, a minute video. So I didn't have a camera, so I was like, what can I do? You know, when the desirable is not available, I make the available the desirable. So, and I have an iPhone. So the problem I solved was that I make use of an iPhone to solve the problem of a camera. Yeah,
You know,
that's the answer.
that's very practical,
Yes,
and I like
yes.
that. That's very handsome. We've all been there, did that, done that. A good question, and of course, good answer, good response from you as well. And Mirabelle, you're welcome back. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, then. So I don't know what happened to your first question. You didn't answer it. We are proceeding to the second question. I need you to be very audible, to talk
Okay, sir.
to us, answer your question accordingly, just as Isaac have done. This is your question, is a problem-solving question. Every employer of labor love a problem-solving employee. Describe
Okay, sir.
a particular problem that you encountered as a student or as working, and how you are able to resolve that problem. Give us an example of a problem that you encountered and you are able to resolve it. Your time starts now, Mirabelle.
Okay, as a school admin, I work with a school, and there was a time we were having issues with lights and there was no lights, even the generator there was not, it wasn't working out, and the school needed to type some documents that will be used on that very same day. So as a school admin, I have a Microsoft Word I use on my phone. Other than waiting for the school to be the lights to be restored or generator to be working, I just had to use my phone to do the typing, then went straight to another cyber cafe to print out the documents that will be used for the school. Yes. I had to do that to avoid waiting for lights, and maybe at the end of the day, before the lights will be restored, it will be very late. So I had to use my phone to do the typing, and the timing too as well. I was checking the timing. It's something that it's just like a document that we normally send home to parents through the students. So we needed to type and give to them. So I had to do the typing on my phone and went straight to another cyber cafe close by and printed it out for that problem to be resolved.
Thank you so much, Mirabelle. When you were speaking, Isaac was also smiling. And you know what that tells me? It actually tells me the situation of the country called Nigeria, and I must tell you, that's a very proactive approach to looking for a solution quickly And believe me, all employers of labor that are watching or listening or will watch this episode must agree with me that both Isaac and Mirabelle, sincerely, I think you have a problem-solving skills. And I'm proud of you guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Let's go straight to Isaac. This is for you, Isaac. And this question is about teamwork. Teamwork. Teamwork is often a key component in the workplace. Can you provide an example of a successful team project you were part of? What role did you play? I'll say that again. Can you give us a typical example, a real life example at a situation where you have to work with other people as a team? Tell us the project and what specific role did you play? Your time starts now, Isaac.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I'll still go back to my job, cinematographer. In the city of God's Covenant International Ministry, we have the head of department, the HOD. But I'm the kind of, right from there, I've been a freelance person. Because I don't want to like to see something that you won't have to pinpoint and do at the right time. So we all actually have a concert. We have a concert every third month of every 3 months. We have a concert. So whenever we have that kind of concert like that, everyone in the media department and the technical department, we all come together in order to project the broadcasting and streaming and setting up the kind of camera, tripod, the laptop, everything. But my role there is more or less like an HOD. My role there is more or less like an HOD. Because the HOD sometimes he sees me as this one, you like to everything. In fact, you are not the HOD, you are already acting as an HOD. Because me, I'm this kind of person that I like to take on the baton. When I say that this kind of a thing is meant to be done at the right time, then I give people the description and the direction that, okay, you go here, you go there, you go there, you go there, you mount the camera, you set up the laptop, and let us do what we need to do. But actually, I most time be the one that set up the laptops, the connection of the cables, and every other thing. But I have guys with me but let me just say, my role there is more or less like an HOD, the one that gives us the direction and the work to do.
Fantastic. It seems to me that you have a lot of leadership skills, and let me pass that. As you have passed the baton to me, let me pass it to Mirabelle. Mirabelle, are you ready to take the baton?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. So the same question goes to you, Mirabelle. That teamwork is a very key component in the workplace. Can you give us a typical hands-on example of a successful team project that you are part of? And what role did you play specifically? Talk to me.
Okay. Like I said, I'm a school admin, and while in school, the teachers in school are usually okay. There's this pattern we use in school, like teachers are the ones to type exam questions and all of that by themselves. And doing that, I still have to be the one to come in to do some arrangements and stuff after their typings of their exam script. So in that process, when they are done, I could choose to, like, being that it's not my work. Do you understand? Like, I'm not the one. Yeah, it's not. I'm not doing the work of a class teacher to do their typing. Do you understand? So I decided, like, it's a school. I'm working with a school, and it's been owned by one person. Other than just it's the teacher's work, why am I to help out and all of that? I had to come in, help them in assist them to work together, try to get the exam questions ready and set for the exams. So that was the role I played in that moment as a team member of the school. So I came in, worked together with them, try to put the exam questions together and make sure that they are ready, or the exam questions are ready before the time begins.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm talking to a school administrator and a cinematographer. You know, it's a good one. It's a good one. I must say that I've had a series of episodes. I'm kind of enjoying this episode. You know, I'm enjoying the episode. You guys are really giving it very hard to decide who is doing better. But believe me, you guys are top notch. The question is leadership and initiative question. Leadership and initiative question. And this question goes to you, Isaac. Initiative is highly regarded by employers. Taking initiative, taking responsibility, taking the front row when you are not even told, but you know exactly what to do. We need you. I need you to share a situation where you took an initiative on a particular project, even when you are not told to do it, but you saw it and you noticed that something needs to be done, and you went ahead and you did it, and it came out well, and your team has to say, truly, you have a leadership and a good initiative skills to have done this. So take us back to a situation where you took an initiative and share with us in 3 minutes.
Yeah. I was in the City of God, City and International Ministry. You know, there are some kind of the cables we make use of to connect the wire to the cables to connect the wire to the laptop in order for us to project, because we broadcast and live stream. And I'm more or less the one in charge of everything. I sit down, I'm multitask. Let me just do that. I multitask most of the time when I'm there. So what I do is if I see that I'm on the laptop projecting the broadcasting and streaming, and I see that the person that is on the camera is not kind of giving me what I want to project, I leave the laptop that I'm sitting down on, that I'm taking charge of. I go to the camera. I go and tell him, I go back to the laptop. Let me just give you a scenario now. We're a leadership quiz event. In the City of God International Ministry, there was a particular time that I alone single-handedly, I'm the one mounting the camera, I'm the one in charge of the system, broadcasting and streaming. And again, if they are singing for someone to play the drum, I'll also be the one to go there and play the drums. You can see that kind of scenario. It's a multitasking leadership role. I'm not being called to come and play the drums. But when the person that is playing the drums is not there, I'm based on is my talent as well. So immediately when I hear the song, I jump to the drums and go and play the drums. Because I like to fill in the gap when nobody is there. So when I know that this is my talent, this is what I can do at the right time. So when nobody is there, without you telling me to do what I need to do, I do it immediately. That's
So
just it.
what happens to the camera? You station the camera?
No. I will have mounted it. I plug in the cable and the charger to the camera that will make it to stable without going off. It will not go
Okay.
off at all.
Then
Yes.
what happened to the editing suite, the laptop, the system?
The laptop also is being connected to the camera, to the laptop as well. To the charger is also being connected to the laptop, so it won't go off. I will have set everything down. So I will just stand with the camera. So when I hear the drums, I leave the camera back. I go to the drums and play the drums.
That's a very good one.
Yeah.
All right. Mirabelle, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Mirabelle, please, I need you to tell me about this. A situation where you took the initiative to identify a project, the challenges you took, and what exactly did you do with your initiative? Can you identify a situation where you took an initiative and solved a problem? Please talk to me.
Okay. The previous term, which was last term, we had some little challenges about getting sets of the school planner, the calendar, and everything that has to be done for the term, but the timetables and stuff. So, being that the challenging was much, then I had to come up with an idea when the school was like when the time came to an end, without being told, without anyone telling me what to do. I came up with the idea of, okay, it's the holiday period and I'm not traveling. Being that I'm not traveling, and even if I am, I have a system I work with at home most times. So most times I do bring my work home to do. Then I figured out that last time was kind of choking during the period of trying to set things ready for the term. So I decided that during this period of the holiday, I brought most of the work home to work on them before the next term, like before the school resumed the next term, which I had to bring my worked on them at home. Then the the term is open right now. So instead of going through the process of what happened the last time and the delays and stuff like that, I had to bring in my initiatives of bringing my work home during the holidays when I have free time. I could work on them ahead of the next term, which I did, and hopefully it was helpful to me. This time it wasn't the workload wasn't choking like that. I had to finish up my plans, the plans for the term. I worked on the calendars. I brought in the initiative of working on them during the holidays, and it was helpful. So what I'm saying is I brought in that initiative to work on my work, like do my planning during this holiday. And
Fantastic.
by the next time, it was easier for me. Things don't have to be choked during that period of time. I know I've done a lot of things that would be a delay to me during this next time.
Fantastic. I like the part where you decided to take the office work. I take it home and complete it at home. I can tell you authoritatively that there is no employee as we speak that will never go home and do a bit of work at home. Every employee does that. I do that. Sometimes the time is not enough in the office. I have to come back home and quickly tidy it up at home. So I feel and I know that you've done the right thing, Mirabelle, by completing your tasks at home as well. And I'm sure your employer of labor are definitely happy with that as well. So my last question to you, Mirabelle and Isaac, and I'm going to go back to Mirabelle. So Mirabelle, this is your question.
Okay.
Effective communication is a vital skill in any job.
Okay.
Can you describe a scenario where you have to convey a complex information to a diverse audience? What that means is that, can you tell us a scenario or a situation where you had the responsibility to pass a vital information to an audience, maybe your teachers, your colleagues, the students? How did you pass that information, and how did they receive it in terms of feedback? Tell us about the communication process, how you did it.
Okay. When you work with people, when you're working with people, you get to study and learn the people you're working with. That's number one. Then get to bring up ideas. You don't come like you're bringing, like you're influencing an order to someone, like the person must do it. You try to bring up an ideas, try to make everyone have his or her own opinion. Do you understand? Like everyone bring up ideas, put heads together. You're passing a message, yes, but you still let them have their own opinion too as well, and put heads together for that particular thing to be done. So bringing up ideas and thoughts, opinion, knowledge, and other things would help. You don't just come like you're to do this. No, you try to make them see reasons for you to do this, and also give them the opportunity to also bring up ideas too that will make that thing work.
Fantastic. All right, thank you so much. And Isaac, this same question, I have to repeat that. It says, can you tell us a situation or a scenario where you had to pass an information to a group of people? How did you pass the information? What information and what feedback did you get from the people? Were they able to understand the information that you passed to them? Please talk to me.
I can't hear him.
Isaac, we can't hear you. Unfortunately, I can't hear him as well.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that sending a message across to like a group of people. Like now you want to send message to like 100, 120, 150 group of people. Social media has been so much effective nowadays. So WhatsApp is there to send message, like we make use of a broadcast message on WhatsApp to send message to like group of people. If you don't make use of WhatsApp, you can make use of Telegram to send a message to like group of people. You create by creating a broadcast, a group to send message to a certain group of people. So when the message being sent, sure they are going to give you feedback. Either they give you feedback on that broadcast message group you opened, or they give you direct message to your own page and your own direct message to you itself. That's what I can say on that question you asked me.
So was there a time where you had responsibility to send information or to speak to people? And how did you pass that information to them?
I haven't been able to pass a message like that. It's only once when I was in church in that city of God, when I want to do kind of a testimony. That's when I was able to pass message to a large group of people by testifying. Being a testifier to testify, you know.
Fantastic. I must say a very good job to to Mirabelle and Isaac. I did enjoy my episode with you, and I quickly need to reiterate that we will put this online. I'm aware that Faith has also informed you that your family and friends need to vote, send your name, drop your name on the handle. The candidate with the highest number of votes will definitely get our minimum wage of 33,000. Are you aware?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, so after this episode, we need you to inform your family and friends to drop your name on the page. For example, if they are dropping Mirabelle, let them drop Mirabelle Okeke is the best pitch candidate. For Isaac, your family and friends should drop Babatunde Isaac Olatunji as the best candidate. So on Friday, we collect the numbers. Then on Saturday evening, we announce who has the highest votes. I will definitely reach out to you and give you the one-off minimum wage. The idea behind the minimum wage is to encourage job seekers and to give them is financial support to pull through while they are seeking for job in Nigeria. So there are questions I need you to ask me. You have the opportunity to ask a question. Mirabelle, please feel free to ask a question. Isaac, ask me a question. Are there no questions from you guys?
At all.
Sir.
Fantastic then. So I want to say a very big thank you to you, and let's keep our fingers crossed, discuss, share the links, and by Friday, we'll get to collect. By Saturday, we'll get to announce the winner of the one-off minimum wage on the pitch yourself, the Battle of the Job Seekers. A big thank you to Isaac, Babatunde Olatunji, and of course, a big thank you to Mirabelle Okeke for participating on the pitch yourself. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Let the voting begins. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Pleasure from me.
Bye.